All right, it is Friday, so you know what that means. It's time for the NPL Video Game Club. Hope you're all having a fantastic week so far on this Friday, June 16th, 2023. Kind of a sad and dreary day out here in Norwalk. About 70 degrees, and there's a lot of rain, heavy rain, actually, according to my weather app here. So it's kind of dreary. But nonetheless, even with the dreariness, I hope you're having a good week thus far. Let me just give a shout out. Sam, thank you for coming on in, and I'm so sorry to hear that you are in the hospital. I hope everything's all right, buddy, and I hope you'll be fine. We're all rooting for you, bud, and please take care of yourself. You certainly don't have to be on this stream. You gotta look out for yourself. But thank you so much for stopping by. And I just want to, actually, something that you mentioned, I'll say that in a second. But Waves and Games, hello. Happy Friday to you, my friend. Thank you for stopping on by. Three Bears Gaming, thank you so much for stopping on by. Really appreciate it. But yeah, let me just switch on over here to my webcam. And so Three Bears Gaming says, Happy Friday. So ready for the Sonic 4 mess. So I've heard quite a bit of talk about Sonic 4, and I haven't played it, so I can't say. I can't give an opinion myself, but I've heard quite some things. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. But let me just, I'm just looking up some things real quick here. And sorry, I should have had this loaded up before. But nonetheless, Herb says it's raining here too in Colorado. Yeah, it's been raining today. It's been cloudy, and then around maybe 1:30 it started raining, and now it's pouring. So hopefully this is maybe a nice change of pace from your dreary weather. Oh, well, again, if the game is as bad as everyone says it is, maybe that might be dreary too. I'll find out, because I don't know, honestly. I have not played the game. Sam says, I may not have to be on stream, but I'm going as long as I can. What? So while you're here, Sam, I just want to point out some things that you wrote, which is so interesting to me. You wrote, while the music was playing, because I tend to always have pieces of the soundtrack of the game that I'm playing as part of the starting up screen. So you wrote, this song is so nostalgic. I remember playing this when I was so young. I got stuck on the final boss. So that's really interesting to me, because this game, if memory serves correct, this game came out in 2010. And that's did it come out to 2010, right? Sonic 4 episode 1, right? So yeah, October 2010. And what games were out in 2010? Because this game totally passed me by. But it's really interesting that you say this is so nostalgic for you, because again, I'm a child of the 80s. So this is way into my 20s when this came out. So that is not the case for me. But it's really interesting how a game like Sonic 4, which is pretty much universally reviled, everyone has something bad to say about it. But in your case, it might be maybe one of the first Sonic games that you ever played. So it would be nostalgia for you. It's like that click, kind of like for us, it'd be Sonic 1 or Sonic 2. So Sonic 4 is your Sonic 1 or Sonic 2. Really interesting. I can't see the nostalgia because I never played it, but also nostalgia for me is something when I was, 12 and under or something like that, which in your case, yes, that was the case. But it's really interesting for me to hear that perspective from you. So thank you for writing that. Let's see. Sonic 4 was my early childhood, and I got stuck at the final boss, says Sam. Okay. Herb says it's a perfectly functional game, like not broken or unfinished, just not Sonic. It's like Sonic game cosplay. So, Herb, I did hear the messages you sent me about the game, so thank you for the insight. I'm sorry I wasn't able to respond. It was just way too late, and I took a snooze right after hearing them. Sam, Herb says, "Hope you feel better, Sam." Yes, indeed. Please, Sam. Sending good energy, good vibes your way. Hopefully you feel better, bud. Whatever it is that ails you, and cheers to you, some H2O. And Herb wrote, "See, that's the thing. If you grew up with a game, it doesn't matter what was before or after. That game will mean something special to you." Indeed, yeah. You know, nostalgia is wildly different depending on who you ask. But yeah, it's really interesting. But before I begin with the game of the day, I do have some orders of business to talk about here at the library, so let us begin. First and foremost, in celebration or in observation of Juneteenth, I should say, the library will be closed on Monday, June 19th. So we are also closed on Sundays for the summer. So we are open right now until 5:30, and then tomorrow we'll be open on Saturday, but we are closed on Sundays for the summer, and we will also, in observance of Juneteenth, will be closed on Monday, the 19th. So just an FYI for anybody looking to head on over to the library on Monday, just keep in mind that we will not be open. So just don't want you to waste a trip. So just so you know, we are closed on Monday, but we will resume business on Tuesday, the 20th. And you probably have noticed that I've talked about some summer reading events with adults in the past couple weeks. Well, there's actually a children's summer reading event happening at the library. So this started on the 14th, and there are some log sheets that you can print out. So I'm actually going to post in the chat a link to the summer reading page. This is for children. So you fill out the logs, you print out the log, fill it out with books that you read, and then you turn the papers in over to the children's department, which is on the second floor of the library, the main branch on Belden Avenue, and receive a prize. So, for example, challenge 1, come to the library each week to answer a special challenge question and earn a badge. So, you know, all you do, this is up until this started on the 18th and ends on August 26th. And if you click on the link, that'll bring you to the information page, which brings the summer reading logs. There's also one in English and Spanish for your reference. Just fill it out as you read, hand it in at the end of the week, and get a prize. So, hey, you know, pretty cool little thing going on. And this is for the children. Now, for the adults, we switch that on over. I've been talking about this for the past couple weeks, and I'm going to post a link for that in the chat as well. So this is, again, for the adults, not for the kids. But if you have a library card, all you need to do is read or follow the challenges. So if you click on the link that I just put in the chat, that'll bring you to the Adult Summer Reading Challenge page, which gives you the rules. It'll give you the submission forms that you need to head out, challenges that you can follow, and then also the leaderboard, which gets updated every week, which right now, looking at the leaderboard, looks like Karen B, shout out to Karen B, is in first place with 19 points. But there are quite a few entrants. So yeah, check it out if you're interested in doing that. It's just a good way to challenge yourself for challenge your mind. You know, it's always good to read a book instead of looking at screens all day, like we're conditioned to with technology, to always look at, you know, YouTube or streams and all that stuff, movies, TV shows. It's always good to change it up every so often and read a book. So yeah, pretty cool. Again, this is entirely free. If you have a library card, you are good to go. And last but not least, the Seed Library is open here at the Norwalk Public Library. If you have a card, you are entitled to grab some seeds. All you need to do is head on over to the main branch, excuse me, and head on over to Studio One. When you go to Studio One, you will see a seed library display, and all you do is fill out a little form to register yourself, and then you are entitled to grab a variety of seeds that are available at the seed library. The only thing that we ask is that you please limit your selection to one packet per variety, and I have also placed a link to the gardening page, which is kind of like a home base if you're starting off your gardening adventures. Gives you some tips, tricks, interviews, how-tos, tutorials, and things like that, just to get you started on your gardening adventure. So check it on out. Again, it is a free service. You can't beat free. But yeah, going back to what I was talking about before, what I'm playing, in case you didn't know from the chat, playing Sonic the Hedgehog 4. So this came out back in 2010. And this was the long-awaited, at the time, sequel to the mainline Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, which Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was released all the way back in the Sega Genesis days, 16-bit era. There really hasn't been a numeric mainline entry sequel until this, back in 2010. So Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1, to my knowledge, is available on the following platforms: Android, iOS, Wii, PS3, Xbox 360, and PC. So going back to what Sam was saying before, Sam says he's got to head out, might come back for the end. Well, thank you so much for coming on by, Sam. Please, please take care, buddy, and we are all rooting for you. Hope everything will be fine for you. Please take care. But yeah, Sam's mentioned that this game was his childhood. It was all nostalgic for him, which is really, really crazy when you hear about it. So Sonic 4 Episode 1 came out in 2010. I was looking at, I just Googled what other video games came out in 2010, right? So for example, let me, whoops, wrong transition, that is on me. But what games were released in 2010? To give you an example of what was out at the time, Red Dead Redemption 1 came out 2010. Mass Effect 2, Call of Duty Black Ops, God of War 3, Fallout New Vegas, Halo Reach, Super Mario Galaxy 2, StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty, Limbo, which was a fantastic indie platformer, Amnesia: The Dark Descent, Heavy Rain, Battlefield Bad Company 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Sid Meier's Civilization 5, Super Meat Boy, which is another game I have not yet played, Rock Band 3, Castlevania Lords of Shadow, and Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Conviction. That's a game that a lot of people don't like. I enjoyed it for what it was. It's definitely not a traditional Splinter Cell game, though. I mean, there's a ton of other games. Alan Wake, Gran Turismo 5, Darksiders, the original Darksiders, Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, Pac-Man Championship, Edition DX, Singularity, Blur, Back to the Future, the game from Telltale Games, Dante's Inferno, which I hear is a fantastic game. I think it was on 360 PS3 only. It's like a hack and slash from EA, I believe. I think EA and Visceral released that one. Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. I mean, there's a lot of games that came out in 2010. So yeah, I would like to think I was knee deep in Splinter Cell Conviction back in 2010. That's definitely something I was playing a lot. Let me say hello to some people who've popped into chat. Thank you. Square Pegs, my friend, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Waves and Games and EC Myers, thank you. And Henry. So let me catch up here on the chat. Whoa, it's Aldo's face. I know it's not the greatest thing to look at. I know. I apologize. If you want me to switch on over to something else, please let me know. Handsome man, says Square Pegs. You're talking about yourself. Handsome man on the YouTubes. Congratulations on all your continued milestones, too, Jay. Really, really awesome stuff to see you just rise and continue to do some awesome metrics there with your channel. Thank you for all the care and support, Sam. Absolutely. Please, buddy. Feel better. Be safe. Enjoy. Sam Fisher can climb faster than Spider-Man. Yeah, he does. In Conviction. Yeah. He's got superpowers in that game. Already done with Sonic 4 and looking for something else. Says I haven't even started yet. Yeah. Dante's Inferno is legit. Super good game. Yeah, I played a demo for it. Yes, demos. Back when you could download demos. Is that even a thing anymore? I don't think you could even get demos. For the most part. Outside of like things like Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 2 Remake, you don't really see demos. It's kind of a special event thing now, where before it was just there was a demo for everything. But it's definitely nowhere near as commonplace as it used to be. Yeah, I remember Dante's Inferno looked cool. But yeah, I think it was only limited to those consoles, PS3 and 360. I don't think it's ever released a digital re-release or a remaster or anything like that. Probably don't want to stream Dante's Inferno. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously based on the subject matter. Definitely not a video game club type game. I will say I do love the first stage's song for Sonic 4, but music basically never misses in Sonic games, although 4's music overall is just strange. Ways and Games says he was playing a ton of Skate 3 in 2010. Okay, well, you know what? Without further ado, before I get knee-deep in a conversation here, let me switch on over here. And let me start Sonic 4. This is the moment. Again, I have not played this at all. The only thing I did was I booted it up to the title screen to make sure that the game runs. That is it. That is it. Let me just make sure, because on Steam, Sonic 4 has a really weird thing where it has a configuration launcher that happens before the game. I just want to make sure the buttons are good. Let me see. Gamepad. Yeah. Okay. Supersonic Y. Score attack X. Jump B or jump A. And that seems to be it. Okay. Should I have vibrate on? In a Sonic game? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm gonna leave it off. So I'm gonna launch the game. Yeah, it's just a configuration screen. That's the only thing I was looking at there. The game should boot up now. I hope. Yep, I see it. Okay. This is Sonic 4. All right. This is the main screen. Now, is this like the old school games where there'd be an attract screen? Probably not, right? Because, you know, back in the day, if you left a game running on the title screen after 30 seconds to a minute, it would start playing gameplay. Though games these days just don't do that anymore, which is sad. Makes me sad. It's in episodes, so they could sell it to people who play games on their phone. Yes, which I heard. Apparently, the iOS version, the Apple version of the game, and I think the Android one too, had a separate HD release, which apparently bumped up the qualities of the textures in the game. Okay, so it does restart, but it doesn't do gameplay, I don't think. So it says Sonic Team. So to my knowledge, this was also developed by Dimps. All right, so audio's really loud for me. So let me bring it down to a manageable level for me. I have it low in my headphones here. Let's see, controls. All right, move with either D-pad or thumbstick. Jump, I don't know why they call it spin jump. A or B. Okay, you could do a homing attack. So that's going to be odd in a 2D game. Perform a homing attack by pressing A again during the jump. Spin dash, press down, and yep. All right, that's it. Now, I never played the Sonic Advance games or the Sonic Rush games, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe in those games you could do the homing attack too. But I never did play those. I've heard really good things about Sonic Advance and Sonic Rush. But yeah, never got those either. This game gets some things right, and I like a few of the facelifts and such. It's mainly the physics and the soul of it that's off, says Herb. Episodic purchase thing, it was kind of a big letdown after waiting for over a decade. I can see that. But still, not a broken or unplayable game like so many AAA releases now, so I'll give it to Dimps Sega for that. It's so strange because Dimps did the Sonic Advance and Sonic Rush games, which were great, which I've heard. I've heard they're quite fantastic. Okay, so the first the first screen in the tutorial is a legal thing of Cryware. Okay. The typefaces included herein are solely developed by Dynacomware. Now, why would that be in the tutorial? That seems like a really random thing to put on. Maybe this is the first hint that things are astray with this game. This game was like an attempt at recapturing the Genesis Mega Drive years. Okay, how to play, story. Evil genius Dr. Eggman will stop at nothing to create Eggman Land. He's changing animals into robots as he searches for the legendary Chaos Emeralds. Only Sonic the Hedgehog can stop him. Sonic, world's fastest hedgehog and champion of justice. He can be impatient, but is always there to help those in need. Dr. Eggman, a self-proclaimed evil genius with an IQ of 300. He will stop at nothing to turn the entire world into Eggman Land. How to move, alright? D-pad, thumbstick, use a jump. Defeat enemies by bumping into them while spinning. Or you could just jump on them, right? I don't know why they don't tell you that. Homing attack, perform a homing attack by pressing, spin dash, okay. Okay, here's your HUDs. You got the score, your ring counter, timer, and lives. Okay, that's pretty traditional Sonic stuff. Completing acts, game over. Reach the goal within 10 minutes or you lose a life. Okay, so there's the classic time limit of 10 minutes is back. Okay. The game over screen appears if you run out of lives. Rings. You won't lose a life if you take damage while you have rings. You simply lose rings. Star posts. Once you pass a star post, you can restart from there if you lose a life. Alright. Item boxes, yep. There's 10 rings. There's the fast sneakers. Shield. Invincibility, 1-up. Okay, 100 rings, extra life. That's, again, standard Sonic stuff. Time attack mode. You can try a time attack after completing an act or a boss battle. Try to find the shortest route and finish in the least time possible. Okay. Leaderboards. Your best records in time attack and score attack will be ranked against the records of other players worldwide via Steam. Get to the goal with at least 50 rings and touch the large ring and start a special stage. Avoid the exclamation blocks and go for Chaos Emeralds. Okay, so this looks to be a remake of the first game's special stage. Okay. Intriguing. Alright, so that seems to be it. So, here goes nothing. You know what though? I feel I can drop the sound just a scooch. It is really loud on my headphones. Alright, so. Blind playthrough. I have not seen this at all. Splash Hill Zone Act 1. The adventure begins. Okay. Oh, this is like a cel-shaded look. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. First off. Momentum. Oh, whoa. Okay. It takes quite a bit of wind-up to get going. Immediately, the funky thing I find is the jumping. He seems to stop on a dime in midair. You can't really control your momentum. Oh boy. That feels off. Okay. He's walking. That's really weird. Okay. Oh boy. All right, so you can do that. Can you can home in on enemies? Okay. Yeah, the movement does not feel nice. I don't like it. All right. I'll have to try to get used to it. One thing I will say is the field of view is very narrow. Even though it's in widescreen, it feels like it's zoomed in. Oh, okay. Top route. Oh, okay. You can't spin dash into that. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. There's a hidden path here. There's a hidden path. I see a hidden path. Oh boy, whoa. Okay, whoa, Sonic. Alright, come on. Here we go. Alright. No special stage. Okay. So it's not like the original game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Running shoes. Okay. Top route. I just feel like it's... Oh boy, I didn't, okay. I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Alright, well. Okay. Checkpoint. That was my... I didn't react. Hold on. Whoa. The moment... Yeah, the speed is... That's the killer. Alright, let me try that top route again. Come on. Oh. Oh, is there not? Oh, I guess I'm not high enough to do that. Alright. Yeah, movement feels... Oh boy, alright. Ooh, look at that. These guys from Sonic 1 are back. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to think right now. It's really weird. The speed doesn't seem to be there either, which is really odd. Momentum doesn't seem to be a thing. It seems to stop on a dime. No. I couldn't stop to get to the special ring. Okay, well, I didn't know that. Well, wow, that feels really off. You can now play acts 1 to 3 in each zone. Okay, so there's a hub. Oh, okay. Casino Street, Splash Hill, Mad Gear Zone, Lost Labyrinth Zone. Alright, let me catch up with the chat. The momentum's like a brick, which for younger players out there or anyone unfamiliar, the whole thing with Sonic was that the momentum and sense of movement was so far beyond other games of its era, to the point where the camera could not keep up. Yeah, if you were really good. Yeah, standing on the side of the wall is like hilarious. Warbeck says, yikes, how can you make a Sonic game that just doesn't feel fast? You know what? This is the first impression. It feels off, so I know exactly what Herb was saying. Yeah, speed and physics feel really off. And the field of view, even though it's widescreen, it still feels very zoomed in. I think the camera's way too close. It should be zoomed out to give you a better idea of your surroundings. Just my 2 cents. It feels fast in particular areas with designated fast spots, but like the entire 15 points of incremental velocity of the original games is missing. It's okay. Special stage will kind of make you cry. It's like so bad. I really, well, I couldn't even go back. The momentum was so bad that I couldn't go back to the ring and jump on it. So that's that. So you can replay stages. All right. Should I redo it and try to do better, or should I move on to Act 2, High Speed Athletics? What do you say? Yeah, when you jump, you just go straight. Yeah, the arc. It's very limited. The arc, like in the old Sonic games, you had a very loose trajectory when you jumped. You know, you could control yourself. But so far, I'm feeling that it feels like the wind is flying against you. This redo, says Waves and Games. Truthfully, there is a flow to the stages, and once you get it, it can feel alright at best. Alright, well, I'll do it again. Why not? Alright. See if I can do better this time. I don't know. Oh, I just fell through the platform. Did you see that? I literally fell through the ground. Wow. One. Oh boy. Alright. I don't think I'm going to get used to this momentum here. If I get 50 rings. I don't know if I will. Alright, this is another top route. What am I at? 59, 60, alright. Yeah, it's... Oh, wow, that was close. It's interesting that you can't seem to, There we go. Alright. Another route here. Alright, this is a different route than what I took the first time. So that could be good, or it could be bad. Oh boy, well, come on. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is the camera is way too zoomed in. It's a false sense of widescreen. What? I ducked. How did that hit me? Oh boy. Alright. Alright. Come on. Alright, so the ending is around here, so I want to be careful. And get the special ring. There we go. Okay. So the special stage looks like Sonic 1, but I've never done it, so I don't know the deal. I got a free life. I have 5 lives now. You got the Sonic 3 sprite there. Oh, okay. This stage is played by using the thumbstick or D-pad to rotate the screen. Pressing A or B will cause Sonic to jump. Spin Sonic through the map to get to the Chaos Emerald. Okay, so in the original Sonic game, the stage was scrolling automatically. It seems you can adjust the tilt now. Okay, that's gonna take some getting used to. Let me catch up with the chat though. Robotnik put a huge fan at the end of the stage that is blowing at you. He is pretty evil, so I wouldn't put it past him. His feet are so sticky in this. I feel that. Yeah, it feels like he's in water. Yeah. You really have to do all the heavy lifting of the movement, but like certain things are cool, like the homing attack and how springs just work from the side. You don't have to get on top of them like the old games. I also like the backgrounds. 8BitCliff79, welcome to the NPL Video Game Club. Happy Friday to you, my friend. Sonic 4, this is on the Wii. iOS, Android, Xbox 360, PS3, and PC. I don't believe it's backwards compatible on Xbox, but I could be wrong. Sonic 4 is on Steam, but was also on Xbox Live, PSN, and WiiWare. So, yep, absolutely. Sonic's hitbox is huge. Yeah, I am noticing that. Special stage is kind of blasphemy. Like, I love the Sonic 1 special stage, and this one really makes me cry. Yeah, this one is more like Taito Arcade Classics Camel Tree, where you move the screen. Okay. Oh, whoa, okay, whoa. Oh, okay. Oh, that is weird. Oh, I don't know what to think of this. And Sonic doesn't really seem to jump either. Jumping doesn't seem to work. It just seems to shake the screen. Okay, you have a time limit. Okay. Is this the same layout as the original game? Oh man, this tilting stuff is weird. Alright, so I want to go this way. Why does it not break? Oh, there it is. Okay. Time. Okay. Yeah, the jumping doesn't seem to work. Alright, I want to go this way. Or maybe it's a trick. Yeah, I'm getting messed up with the spinning here. Alright. So you wanna waste these crystals, right? At least that's how it was in the original game. These don't seem to be moving. Oh, I'm running out of time. Okay. Oh, I messed up. Okay. Well, I don't have time, I guess. Well. Ugh. Well. That was an experience. The jumping doesn't seem to work. It just shakes the screen. Oh boy. Alright. I really don't know my Sonic games, says Waves of Games. It's alright, there's so many of them, it's hard to keep track. But yeah, wow, okay. That just didn't seem to work. I'm just so used to how the first game works, the fact that you're controlling the scrolling now is something I can't get my head around. And the jumping doesn't seem to work. The screen just shakes when I hit the jump button. So, yeah, ooh, okay. Splash Hill Zone, which is essentially Green Hill Zone. Alright, well, Act 2, High Speed Athletics. I totally botched. Oh, the music has changed. Okay. Oh, there's vines now, kind of like Sonic 3. Okay, so I need to use the momentum of the vine to get a jump boost. There you go. There's the flicky. Alright, one. Alright, so you gotta swing. Use your momentum to move. Okay. Yeah, the momentum after you do a homing attack seems to stop you on a dime. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. Well, that's on me. Alright. Well, unless you know that's happening, you're in for a world of hurt. Alright. Get the big momentum. And I couldn't reach him. Alright. Where am I going here? Alright, platform. Got my fast sneakers. That's a new enemy. Alright, I need momentum. Notice I had the sneakers, and I was still moving very slow. Alright, try that again. There's no way you could have seen the end. Yeah, unless I knew it was happening. Yeah. It was just, like I said, the field of view is very, very zoomed in. And they do that on purpose to mess you up. Okay, so I'm assuming it's the same layout, so I wanna... Yeah, ugh, this is very strange. Oh wait, no, it might be a different layout. Oh, same layout, okay. Come on. No, no, no. Why does it say O2? Like, what will cause it to break? I don't understand. Why is it not breaking? Hello? Oh, you need a certain amount of rings to break it? Was that the idea? It's not clear on that. Okay, I don't really understand the metrics behind that. Okay. So now... Yeah, you need to get rings. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, so now it should be closed. And now these guys are in the way. Alright. Okay, you gotta watch out for the red now. I'm running out of time. There it is. Oh, I see it there. Nope, nope, nope. There it is. Whew. Nope, you gotta collect the amount of rings to open that door. That's what it is. Okay, well, I got my first Chaos Emerald. Okay, so the walls don't break. So in the original Sonic... Oh, what's this? Okay. Special stages can now be freely selected. Oh, so you can do them outside of having to do them in a stage? I see. On the plus side, the special stages are too easy. Alright, so you know what really threw me off is in Sonic 1, when you touch those multicolored walls, the longer you touch them, they eventually break away. In this one, at least, that doesn't seem to be the case. How many emeralds? 1, 2, 3, 4... There's 7 emeralds. Now in Sonic 1, there were only 6. It was going forward that they switched it over to 7. Okay. Okay, so you can freely get the Chaos Emeralds. Alright, so Stage 3, Act 3, Sunset Dash. Alright, so... Yeah, I don't... It feels really off. I'll tell you that. I will agree with Herb. The physics are really, really off. I think if one thing that would really help is if the field of view was not so close, if the camera zoomed out to give you a better idea of your surroundings, I think that would help a lot. It's very odd to consider how exactly this was made and approved. It's like the veneer of Sonic games, but without the filling. Like bare bones. It's bizarre, but then like it looks and sounds pretty good. It's odd. The visual style is a weird cel-shaded look. Yeah, okay. Top route. You always want to go top route. That's always your friend. Oh, whoops. Oh, boy. Yeah, look at that. That didn't work the way it was supposed to. Alright, top route. Shield. I totally missed that. Okay. Don't know how. Oh, look at that. Sneaky. Alright. How did I... Wow, momentum. Yeah. It's really strange. These physics. Oh, spikes over there. Okay. So these guys were another route. Okay, a little bit of speed there. There's a noticeable pause, though, after you do a homing attack, which is really strange. Okay. This the end of the stage? Yes, it is. Alright. I made it through. 182 rings, so I have another life. So there should be 11 lives. There you go. Rax, what's up, man? Happy Friday to you. Alright, let me just catch up here with the chat. Reminds me of those weird remakes like New Adventure Island on WiiWare. I haven't played that. Was that made by Hudson Soft, or was that released by another company? Because yeah, I know the Wii had a whole bunch of those Rebirth games, and I don't. The only one I ever played was Contra Rebirth. That was it. Never did Castlevania Rebirth. I think they did Gradius Rebirth, right? I didn't realize there was an Adventure Island remake. Sometimes the music sounds like some kind of infomercial. Huh. OMG, yes, I did love the Gradius and Castlevania Rebirth games, though. Yeah, so Contra Rebirth I thought was awesome. That was really cool. E.C. Meyer says, yeah, I just finished Castlevania Rebirth, and it was great. And those games were only on Wii, right? They have yet to release them on the eShop on Switch, which is baffling. Really baffling. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. I could give you an entire ramble on all the cool WiiWare games. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. The Rebirth games, some of them never came out here in America, right? I think, I recall back in the day during the Wii's heyday, I remember hearing that, like, certain Rebirth games were only in Europe and Japan, but some of them didn't come out here, which is why people were hacking the Wii's to get all those games. Which, you know, hacking the Wii was very easy to do back then. It might have been Konami, which owns all the Hudson stuff. Yeah, whoops. I'm thinking old school. That's on me. Blaster Master also got a remake on WiiWare, and MDK2 got a port. MDK2 is a game. MDK2, I played the heck out of it on Dreamcast. There was a demo disc for the official Dreamcast magazine that had a demo of MDK2 as well as Virtua Striker 2, I think Rayman, and that MDK2 demo, I played it a ton. It was fun. The WiiWare, no lie, has like 30-40 games worth playing, as they aren't included anywhere else. Yes, again, Nintendo with their weird decisions. Wikipedia says Adventure Island, the beginning, was released by Hudson Soft. Ah, look at that. All right, so, okay, so now with this special stage, the idea is, in order to break through those barriers, you need to collect as many rings as possible. So, I want to try to do that, but I want to watch out for the red stuff, right? I'm sure this stage is gonna have... Oh, man. Yeah, the jumping doesn't seem to work at all. The jumping just seems to be broken. I do not see how this jumping mechanic works. Alright. Oh, here it is. Okay, these things can be broken. Okay. Again, field of view is very strict here. So I can't really... I'm going to try to get as many rings as I can. Alright. Stay in one's place. Okay, so these things actually do work here. I want to try to get the 10-second extension. Yes. I need to get more rings. Alright. Alright. So now the door opened. Oh, this is so disorienting. 10 seconds, yep. Okay, thank you. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to touch those. No. Man, you did it. Alright. Yeah, so the jumping just doesn't seem to work at all in this stage. Because every time I hit the jump button, the screen just shakes. I don't understand that. That is very odd. Yeah, some of the Rebirth didn't drop in the US. Also, Hudson Konami has some 2.5D remakes on GameCube that only dropped in Japan, including Bonk and Adventure Island and Star Soldier. Really? I did not know about Bonk. What do I think so far? Okay, so... Again, these are all... I've only done 3 stages. First and foremost, the physics are way off. Like, the momentum, the movement speed, just seems really, really off. I think that one problem with the homing attack, too, is there's quite a big pause from when you attack an enemy with the homing and you do that jump up. You can't really home attack in succession. You have to wait like a second, which kind of kills your momentum, too. Momentum, that's the big thing. Momentum is the big problem so far. The sense of speed doesn't seem to be there. And the movement of Sonic when you're in midair seems to be very limited. So like with the old Sonic games, of course, if you've all played it, as Herb was mentioning before, you know, if you're running along, you jump, you move in an arc that is relative to the speed that you're running on. On this, on the other hand, if you're running, you jump, you don't jump in that arc. You tend to jump more straight up. You don't really have a lot of control of yourself in midair. That really is throwing me for a loop right now. Is it absolutely horrible? It's too early to say. I can't say that. But I will say that the game does feel... It feels very off. I will say that. So there, Act 4 looks like it's the Eggman fight. They're called Hudson Selection. It kind of breaks the momentum of the game that the boss is a separate stage. Yeah, right? Was this a thing with the Sonic Advance or Rush games? Or were those more like, you know, you face the boss at the end of the act? Okay. Splash Hill Zone boss. One other thing too, Rax, I feel that the game, even though it's widescreen, it seems very zoomed in. Even when you played it on Genesis, the games were not this zoomed in on Sonic. So the field of view, I think, is very limiting. It's an illusion, the widescreen. Because even though it is 16:9, it is very zoomed in on the stage and on Sonic. So you really have a hard time seeing what's ahead of you. That, and when you're running, you seem to be in the center of the screen. It should shift you to the left so that you can see more of what's ahead. That's another problem. See how Sonic seems to be always centered relative of your momentum? So that throws you off too. Alright, so this jumping, you seem to just stop on a dime. It's Very strange. Okay, is this the ball? The classic ball? Oh, can't hit him yet. Okay. 1, 2. Whoops. 4. 5. 6. Oh, he's mad. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't think he was going to do that. Okay, that's new. Okay. Again, I didn't know he was going to do that. Look at that. Alright, so he's going to get the ball. Now, normally you can duck and you're safe. Alright, he's gonna... But like, even the momentum of just stopping after the homing attack, you don't... Yeah, the speed is just not there. Alright, he is running away. Alright. You get to save the animals as always. Lots of flickies and bunnies. Where are the penguins? Where are the walruses? But yeah, okay, so now I understood the gimmick behind that fight. But even, you know, I hit him with the homing attack, and it just stops you. Like, in your tracks. I can't punish him twice. At least with the physics of this game. So that's very, very strange. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 just progressed to normal. Like normal. 3 had a weird hub world. My favorite portable Sonic is the lesser-known Sonic the Hedgehog Pocket Adventure for Neo Geo Pocket. It was like perfect handheld Sonic, physics and everything. I never did play that. But I would imagine it would play a lot like the Game Gear versions, I assume. Better than Advance and definitely better than this, but Sonic Rush is probably the best overall. It's got a great vibe, tons of speed, and a soundtrack by Hideki Nakunama of Jet Set Radio Future. Okay, that's awesome. I kind of like how the bosses in this flip the old script a little bit too, but it's still a little meh. Well, you know what? I have a bone to pick with that second special stage. Now, if I collect the emerald here, does it count, or do I need to actually do it in the game? I don't know, but just gotta grab something off camera real quick. 1 second. Alright. So, one thing I forgot to mention is the music that plays during the boss. From what I remember, I think was a unused track for Sonic 3D Blast. So it was a song from the cutting room floor that I guess they resurrected for this game. That's a pretty cool Easter egg. Hold on. There we go. You have to get the emerald in-game to unlock the special stages for free play, which at that point are only for beating time records. I think. Well, it looks like... Yeah, you know what? I can't. Okay. I have to beat it normally. Okay. Well, I'm not going to pretend to want to get all the emeralds in this playthrough, so it is what it is. So since this isn't a linear playstyle, is Lost Labyrinth, Mad Gear, or Casino Street? Which one should I do next? I'm assuming Lost Labyrinth would be technically the next stage, but it's not in any linear fashion, so it's hard for me to guess. What should I do? There's a Mad Gear zone in Street Fighter 6. Casino's next. You see, it doesn't really make you think that, though, right? Because Lost Labyrinth was right next to it. So, is Casino the proper order? It'd be nice if they told you. Casino will make you miss Casino Night Zone. Oh. Oh boy. Well, the Mad Gear gang is a gang in Final Fight, which is in the Street Fighter world, correct? Alright, well, Casino Night Zone. Neon City Adrift in the Night. Make you miss Casino Night Zone because it's so awesome, you mean? Hey. Hey. Actually, wait, the Casino Night is the one in Sonic 2, right? What's it called in Sonic 3? I forget. Carnival Night, right? Carnival Night Zone? Or Carnival Zone? Aldo with the old school lore. Yes, Mad Gear is the main gang in Final Fight, which Final Fight technically originally when it was being created, Final Fight was originally titled Street Fighter 89, so it was going to be in the Street Fighter universe, but then they switched it over to Final Fight. Carnival Night Sonic 3, yep, okay. Alright. Neon City Adrift in the Night. Yeah, this momentum. It just... You stop on a dime, which is so weird. But like, not Sonic 2 stop on a dime, but like you're in mud. Like you're in a muddy water. That's what it feels like. Okay. Shout out to Sonic 2, Casino Night Zone for the two-player theme, which is fantastic. Which most people wouldn't even know, because they don't do... Ooh, this guy has a shield. I'm assuming you have to attack him from behind. Alright, looks like I need to go in the middle here. There we go. Or not. I just need to keep going, huh? That's what it is. Or maybe not. But how do I, get out of here? Am I missing something? Do I need to keep going in the middle here? Hey, Ice Cream Mason, hello. I have to run? Really? I don't think you could run on... Oh my word. Spinning won't get you there? That makes no sense. Well, thank you for the tip. That makes no sense. Alright. So spinning doesn't do the same momentum as running. Huh. Okay. Ice Cream Mason says this game is challenging. I think it's challenging for me right now because it's just so... The momentum and physics are so off from what I'm used to. This is a game of baffling design choice, says SquarePegs. Okay, so am I wrong? You know, in Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, Sonic 1 in particular, when you do Spring Hill Zone or Spring Yard Zone, there is a part where there's like a U-shaped wall. And the way to get out of it is to spin from side to side. And as you're doing it, each time you gain more momentum, so you go higher. And you eventually break out. In this game, that didn't work. You have to physically run, which makes no sense. Baffling design decision, says SquarePay, and that's exactly what it was. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but again, I looked like an idiot doing that because I'm following the logic in every other Sonic game prior to this, where a spin, as long as you have momentum, a spin will have the same speed as just running. So, yeah. I wonder if, did anyone else get stuck in that part? They must have. It can't be just me. The rules are kind of different in this game for some reason, says Ty. Well, thank you for coming on by, Tommy. Thank you. For anyone new, so let me just introduce myself. My name is Aldo. I am an employee at the Norwalk Public Library in Norwalk, Connecticut. And for about 114 streams I've been doing this. We play video games every Friday. It's just kind of this started off during COVID, during shutdown where everything was locked down, to try to have some programming available on our YouTube channel. And it's just, I keep on doing it. The library lets me play video games to try to just have a bunch of people hang out. But yeah. Okay, so I looked really dumb doing that, but it wasn't my fault. All right, let me go back. There we go. Aha. Typical Sonic 2. Hey, look at that. All right. All right, well let me not spin this part, because, you know, spinning is not good, apparently. Invincibility. Okay. Why give me invincibility in an area that does not need it whatsoever? That just seems silly. Okay. Do I go here? Oh, these things. Oh boy. From Sonic 3. They're back. Alright. But this seems to be the end of the stage. Okay. That was weird. That was... I'm still trying to wrap my head around the... You can't run. You can't spin through the wall thing. I got a free life. Cool. Herb says, I definitely don't love this game, but like, I did 100% of it, and there were moments of it like, oh neat. But after that, I haven't gone back to it since 2010. The fact that he comes out of the ball after ramp is like, what? Yeah, it just gets out of the spinning animation. Very baffling. Alright, so again, I'm trying to jump, see? The screen just jumps. It just shakes. I don't really understand the Is this something of glitch? Or the jumping just doesn't work? It's not me. It's the game's not letting me do it. And where are the fish? Why are there no fish in this special stage? Why is it like this Zen background? I want fish. I want fish and turtles in my background, darn it. Alright. There. Alright, I want that. Come on. Alright, so this opened up. I still want to get the rest over here. Now see, this is where the problem lied. I won't have enough time to get... Emeralds right there. Alright, whew. Okay, I got it. That's 2 emeralds. So it just seems the fact that I can't jump, I think that's neutering me to a point. It's meant to be similar to a pinball's tilt, but just doesn't really work. The time extender straight out of Camel Tree. SquarePeg says, okay, I gotta run. Happy Father's Day to all the dads, cool uncles, single moms, and everyone else that's a father figure in someone's life. Same, exactly to you, SquarePegs, everyone else, all the dads out there. Father figures, have a fantastic Father's Day. Please enjoy. It was a 1999 gem for sure. 1989. Alright, Act 2, Road of Cards. Alright. Okay, this music seems a little nice, upbeat. Oh, what was that? Oh. That's interesting. Oh, these guys from Sonic 2. Okay. Not sure the significance of the cards. I don't know what they do. Oh well. I don't want to waste too much time, because it may not be in my best interest. Right, so he's gotta face him from behind in order to beat him. Oop. These are gonna flip over, aren't they? Yep. Alright, these guys over here. Alright. Gotta be quick with these. Oh. Oh. Alright, so they're on a time. Okay. What? Okay. I didn't expect that. Interesting. Oh, I missed the platform there. All right. Luckily, there's multiple paths, right? Alright. Oops. I mean, that's a cool visual effect. That's an interesting effect. I like that. That's cool. I'll give him that. Wait, what? Wait, hold on here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, another thing where I need to run to get this to work. Why can't I just spin? Running leaves me vulnerable. I don't like that. Oh. Alright, don't want to get crushed. Oh boy. Alright, don't want to get smashed. Yeah. Oh boy. Right, there's a wall right there. There's a wall. Alright. Two. Alright. Shortcut. That's a cool visual effect. I'll give it that. That's cool. Alright, so I need to see... Alright, I made it. Top route, always. You always want top route. So I'm not sure what that does. Alright, there was a troll. Yeah, I keep thinking I'm gonna fall into a trap. Oh, man. Wow, that was a troll. He does, yeah, the momentum is not nice. Well, I'm not going to get the special zone now. Nope. Oh boy. Yeah, the lack of momentum is what really kills you here. Well, that's the end of the stage, I presume. Yep. Well, so much for that. The cards just add up to rings for you over the course of the stage. All the lives they gave you were for this part. Is that a known troll part? Because, yeah, that momentum does not work for you there at all. Wow. That was rough. Like, I was trying to, like, jump around that, but it wasn't working. The momentum. You just need to run with the weird momentum. Casino Climax, Act 3. Okay, indoors here. Oh, you get to control where you launch. Okay. Okay. Oh boy, come on. You want to follow the arc? You want to follow the arrow. Alright. Come on. You have to time this with the platforms. How would you know this? How would you know that? Oh, jeez. Oh my word. That was just an absolute troll. Okay. Well. Omega Ace, what's going on, bud? How are you doing? I'm playing Sonic 4 for the very first time. This is brand new to me, even though this game came out so long ago. Oh, my word, what is going on with the homing attack? Can you home in on this, please? There we go. I dropped some rings, I did, unfortunately. The graphics can get a little magic-eye sometimes, and the layers make my eyes glazy over. I can see that, yeah. Like all the opposing platforms. I'm not bad, thanks. I've never played this one either. Yeah, this is new to me. I know it's universally reviled, but, you know, I wanted to give it a shot. I am scared with the physics of this game that I will get crushed. Alright, I want straight up. And right into this guy. That's great. Alright, follow the arc. But you know what? I could go straight up. 2. Alright. Follow the arc. If I could not be stuck, that would be great. Thank you. Brings me back right to where I was. Shoot myself straight up. Alright, checkpoint. Alright, 10 rings. Now it's showing me something over there too, so... Wow, there were spikes right there. That was a troll. Absolute troll. Unbelievable. Well, I can't go there. Where am I supposed to go? It's not telling me where I need to go. Straight up? I guess so. I guess straight up is the way to go. Okay. Would have been nice if the game told me that. Alright. Okay, so now I'm over here. But there's nothing to do up here. Wow. I don't... Come on. There you go. Oh, jeez. Alright. To anyone who could speedrun this, my respects. Ooh, alright. That way? Nope. Ugh. Wow. Am I really going to be stuck in this area here? Oh, wow. This is... Is this really the end of me? Just this area? Okay. Wow. There's something I'm not understanding here. Straight up? No. This is a rather tedious section here. Alright, finally. No? Nope, still not. With no clear indicator of where I need to go. So... I'm just gonna wing it. Oh boy, wow. So I'm supposed to know to home in on those guys. How am I supposed to know that? This is some really puzzling level design here. I don't really know what they expect. Oh my word, come on. Okay, good, good. Let me catch up with the chat in a second. This is weird. It is really weird. It just feels like you're in water the whole time, speed-wise. How do I like this game so far? Is it the atrocity that everyone says it is? I'm still too early to say. But it just feels off in just about every regard. If you grew up on Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles, grew up on the Game Gear games, this just feels slow. It feels slow, it feels very zoomed in, and the momentum is just really, really off. You know, in a normal Sonic game, it would take you maybe about a half a second to a second and a half to reach full speed. You know, to at least notice the incremental speed difference in which you go from 0 to, you know, full speed. This one, you're just walking like this and then you start. Yeah, it really throws everything off. And the jumping physics are really weird. It's very off. Yeah, it just feels odd. It just feels very odd. Especially when you're talking about a Sonic game, speed and physics, momentum are three core tenets of what a Sonic game is about. This one feels like you're either walking... It kind of feels like if you're playing a Mega Man game and you're on an ice stage where you're slipping as you run, as you walk, that's what this feels like. You're slipping on ice. That's what it feels like. So yeah, strange. There are moments when the flow works, but you can tell they just kind of smashed bouncers and flippers in there enough to keep you moving, but a lot of the paths are trolly, says Herb. I could see that. I feel like only the sound designers had played Sonic before, says Waves and Games. Even then, the first track for Splash Hill was good, but this one sounds like an elevator. Everything sounds more polyphonic than Chip. I definitely ran out of time on this stage the first time. Oh, I got lucky then. Omega, what's on the right side of the cannon? Oh, I'm sorry. Which cannon? There were like 30 of them. Totem Pole Man. Hello, Totem Pole Man. How are you doing? You are a brave soul to us for playing this episodic game. Slipping on ice that's also sticky. Yeah. That definitely it has. Okay, so this is third special stage. Now, I might just fail this one too. So we shall see. I do not like this special stage. The tilting everything. I'm not a fan. I'm already out of time. How? I just started. You're joking. I need to get rings before the time runs out. Oh my word. Now see, I can't see... Oh, alright. 10. Okay, but that's not going to help me. I still need to get rings. Come on. Oh my word. Come on. And I'm still running out of time. You have no time. Okay, it's time. Wait. Oh, well, I still have no time. How are you supposed to beat that? Holy moly. You have no time. Okay. You can now select the Casino Street Zone boss acts. Dr. Eggman's Party. The way the music is redone here also feels like a strange lullaby, not psychedelic and dreamy like the old... Yeah, it does sound like a lullaby, right? Yeah, you're right. The whole theme of the game overall seems aimed at an audience even younger than what was intended for Sonic 1. You may be onto something there, Herb. You may be onto something. Alright. Here's the boss. So yeah, this song, if I'm not mistaken, was an unused track for a Sonic 3D Blast. Okay, you're gonna give me some rings, right? Cool. Alright. Alright. The Eggman with his flippers. Alright, up. Oh, he's electrified. Oh, alright. He's just gonna stand in place. Can't hit him twice, okay. And I can't hit him when he does that. I can't. Alright, I gotta watch how he's gonna do a spin attack. Alright, I need to go underneath. The momentum, again, works against me. Alright, I might as well just wait for the spin at this point. Alright. Which part is he gonna land on? There he goes. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so like, after a homing attack, it takes forever for you to like, get your bearings back in terms of your speed. It just stops you on a dime. Which is, really, really weird. Alright, so it brings me to Lost Labyrinth after that. The sound effects are good and chunky though, ripped right out of Sonic 1 through 3. And Sonic Adventure, because a lot of the menu sounds are from Sonic Adventure. So it seems to be a mix. But yeah, that GG, thank you. Yeah, that stage 3 is the special stage. That kind of stinks. It doesn't let you do it. All right, so Lost Labyrinth would be next. Thank you, those of you watching. I really appreciate it. If you could give a thumbs up to the stream to show that I'm doing a somewhat decent job, and you know, if you're interested in what I do here or what the library does, please consider following or not subscribing, but following the channel. That way you get notifications every time we go live. So it's every Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on this channel. So Lost Labyrinth. Is this going to be Labyrinth Zone from Sonic 1? Possibly. Are there only four acts in this episode 1? I don't know. Unless there's another part that opens up on the right later on. Possibly. Alright, so Lost Labyrinth Zone. Oh, yeah, right, okay. Casino Street, you're right. So that yellow is the order of the stages. So it's Splash Hill, Casino Street, Lost Labyrinth, and then Mad Gear. It's kind of like Temple level in Sonic Adventure, but 3D. Oh, the Lost World? I love that stage. Only 4 stages. Ancient Maze of Mystery. Okay. Well, I likely won't get supersonic here, but that's alright. Oh yeah, look at that. It looks like Legends of the Hidden Temple right here. Does this have those enemies that pop out of the ground? Like in, yep, there they are. Those guys. I knew I could do it. Alright. Oh, those harpoons from Sonic 1. Those guys. Alright, they're back. Oh, alright. What was that? There was a falling rock? Okay, so I don't want to hit that. This floor looks like it's going to fall. Alright. I do like the use of parallax scrolling here. It is a nice effect. See, another thing oh! How would I have known? Come on, that's a troll. That is an obvious troll. And another thing, another troll. Wow, alright. What is here? Nothing? Okay. Ooh, the rock gonna come after me? Yes, it is. Alright. You can't even look up either. Wow. You can't look down or you can't look up. That's a very, betrays the Sonic, traits that I am aware of. Alright, so this guy, you can't even hurt him until he throws his things out. And you know what? I don't like him. So I'm gonna get him anyways. I don't like his face. I know it wants me to go that way. What? What was I supposed to do there? Alright, I could just skip to the front of the line by doing that. Alright. Let me grab some rings while I'm at it. Ooh, I don't want to touch that guy. He's got the red orbs there. Oh. Alright, well, he saw me anyways. Alright. Just gotta watch out for these. Oh, jeez. Well, there goes that. Okay. Feels like I'm slowing to a crawl again. Alright, do I just keep... I don't understand. What do I do? I don't keep running on those balls. What am I supposed to do? Do I just have to keep jumping on it? I don't understand. I gotta keep my balance. Well, why didn't the game tell me that before? Oh, geez, you just gotta keep doing that. Okay. Well, the game doesn't tell you that. You just gotta keep, like, balancing yourself the whole time. That's a really weird gimmick to do. Especially when you have, like, big pits like this. How am I supposed to know when the ride is over? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. I thought you just had to keep moving right because you would just run around it in momentum. Again, things that betray your logic here. Okay. Sonic 4 Episode 2 is somewhat better, and Tails is in it too, but altogether, both of these games are baffling, like SquarePegs put it. Backgrounds are sweet, no lie. Yeah, I mean, from what I can see of them, because you're kind of focusing on the stage. Alright, no special stage there. New stage, new music. Oh boy. I'm in complete darkness. Well, that's looks like fun. Alright. So now your extremely limited field of view is limited even more. That... Oh boy. Alright. So how are you supposed to prepare for... Okay, so that... You light up torches. Okay, so that gives you visibility. Alright. You see, I don't want to run, because now this is going to work against me if I do that. Okay, so then that happens. Okay. But again, I don't want to run. That's just going to work against me. Bottom of the screen has clipping to its eye. Yeah, I am noticing that now, especially with this dark stage. I don't know if that's a problem with the Steam version or if the normal game is like that too. Oh, okay. Wait, what? I see, okay, well, how would I have known that? I wonder if it was the same way on WiiWare? Okay. So it's just a rendering issue with the game. I wonder if it's a rendering issue with the blackness, the darkness, where it's just not... it just doesn't cover... Because it's a filter that is, you know, in essence, it's a filter that's going over the screen to simulate the darkness. I guess they just forgot to fix it. Seems to be par for the course for this game, so from what I can understand now. Alright, let me go this way. Let me go top route. See what the top route brings me. Alright. But see, now I gotta light this up. Blow that wall up. Brings me over here. Oh boy. Minecart sections in a game. And, well, okay, I'm supposed to jump. Alright. Yeah, there are certain parts where I'm just lose all momentum for no reason. What's up here? Okay. They were just waiting for me. Okay, so I'm supposed to... get that. My shields. 20 rings, not looking too good. But I just feel like, yeah, I'm running at a snail's pace because this is causing me to do so. Oh, alright. Okay. Debris from the explosion hurts you. That's great. Alright. Whoops. Am I repeating this part of the stage? Oh no. Did I just... Come on. Where am I supposed to go? Can't see anything. This just completely breaks your momentum, this stage. You can't go fast. Okay, so those are the ones I want. 1, 1, 2. Oh boy. Oh no, I forgot about the puzzle with the torches. Good luck. Oh boy. Alright. Ugh. I can't get the momentum to do this. There we go. Oh, jeez. Alright. Okay, never mind. Huh? Holy smokes, what? What? Is there a certain order that you do this in? Ah, boy. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh my word. What is going on here? I'm gonna run out of time just for this. One, two. I was about to get smashed by the wall. What are you supposed to do? There you go. Holy smokes. Alright. That was a big time waster. And I've got a minute to go. In a stage that is making you take your sweet time, I am now constrained by a time limit that I'm about to die. In what world is this considered to be a good thing? I've got 30 seconds to go. Oh man, I've got to blow this place up. Well, I'm not going to be able to make it. Please tell me that's the end. Nope, it's not. And I died. Wow. That's... where am I now? I don't even know. Oh my word. That was a really horrible, like, momentum killer. Alright. So that unleashes that, yes. Okay. And I've got to blow all these up. Alright. Wow. This is very tedious, this whole thing. Like, I've got to blow all these up. What the? Debris from things you can't even see. What? One, two, three. Okay, that was pointless. Oh my word. All Alright, there are... I totally flipped off of that platform. What? Oh my god, I can't even jump off of this thing. What? I'm slipping off. And I think I just messed up. And, oh my word. How am I supposed to get that? Alright. And that was just really, really janky. Wow. Alright, another minecart. You can't see where I'm going. So I'm expected to jump over things? Alright, well thankfully not. I'm sure this one is now. That was weird. That was really, really weird. That was just, that was not good level design. That was, you know, for... Not only are you handicapped by... Alright, so I have just got to make it. I have just got to speed through this stage. Because you already have no time. You guys get to, like, take the optimal route. Oh my word. Like, you get no time. Did I just mess up? I just did. Nope. Wow. That is... I do not like that stage. You have no time. No time. You have to know where the time extensions are, because you cannot beat that without a time extension. There is no way. Strangely put together. Yeah, it really doesn't make you want to try again. It's weird. So it's 6:06. I'm gonna continue with Lost Labyrinth at least, and just try to beat that. And I'll wrap it up for tonight. Oh, all right. And of course, you home in right on the springs, the spikes. Alright, so this is like Labyrinth. Oh no, underwater. Just what you need in it. Why is there weird momentum in the water? What? Oh, well, so much for that. Alright, so now you gotta deal with, Now see, normally these guys... Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say, you could just... Where are the bubbles? Where... Okay. There we go. I have to wait for him. Oh, wow. Alright. Oh, my word. The hitboxes don't really make a lot of sense. Can I... Alright, good. Alright. is going on? What am I supposed to do? The game gave me no indication of what to do there. Oh, okay, so this is like Sonic 1, where it's an infinite looping part. In Sonic 1, it loops infinitely too. Alright, I gotta hit. Yep, I got out of it. Alright. At least I got a checkpoint. And, oh boy, what? He didn't even home it on the spring. Wow. Alright. Oh my word, the momentum is the killer here. Oh no. Oh. Oh, this is a doozy. This is a doozy. Alright. What? Come on, move! Oh my god. It won't home in on the spray. Oh my word. This is not good. Like that. Why can't I move? Look at this. I'm moving like molasses here. Oh my word. Wow. Wow. Wow, that was just a millisecond from death. Holy smokes. That was really, really bad design. Like, you can't even hold right because it stops you. Okay, so in a normal Sonic game, if you have the right momentum and the right groove, you could hop those gaps between platforms that are in your way. And then you get underwater all of a sudden, and it slows you down even more. Wow, that was just not good. That was bad. That was pretty bad. Alright, so hit this button, right? I'm invincible. Why am I hopping off of enemies when I hit them automatically? Alright, another invincibility. Alright. Alright, so now water yet again. Oh my, come on. I gotta wait for this bubble. Get the checkpoint. Catch that. Alright. Alright, another one of these weird puzzles. Where I have to move the water. No? And I still hit the spikes. What? Oh my god, what is going on? I'm moving. Oh my... What? What is that section? I understand I'm supposed to, move the water, but I keep hitting the spikes. What is that? Okay, so in order to beat this part, I have to tilt the water in a way where it'll tunnel me down. But the spikes are right there, so they're gonna hit me. See how I'm getting... I'm gonna hit the spikes no matter what. I didn't drown, it's just there are spikes right there. That made no sense. Alright. This is another infinitely looping section, I think. So now there's a certain path to take. It's either... Oh, here it is. Alright. But see, now this is another infinitely looping section, so I gotta find the right path, wherever that is. I hit the switch. Alright, so now I gotta go right. I need to hit right. Jump. Why does it not work anymore? It should open that door, but it's not. Is it glitched now? I don't understand. You see the homing. You see I'm jumping on the button. Nothing's happening now. It should open that door, but it's not. I think I'm stuck. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, so I gotta hit that, and then I gotta move right. There it is. Okay. That should be the end of the stage. Okay, wow. That was not a good stage. Not a good stage. I will say that on the record. You can now select the Lost Labyrinth Zone Boss Act. Okay. Trap-filled ruins. Oh dear. The biggest culprit, the biggest sin that this game commits, I think, aside from the physics, is the game is just way too zoomed in. The field of view is horrible. It's actually not widescreen. It's just full screen, but extremely zoomed in, giving the appearance that it's widescreen. Okay, so here's Robotnik, Eggman, right? So is this like Sonic 1 where, yep. Do those guys shoot fire? Right? Oh my word. Alright, so this you just gotta run the gauntlet. Watch out for the spikes. So far, these platforms don't shoot fire. So that's something. And is there... Oh my word. See how you just bounce right off when you hit? All right. All right, so what What do I do against him now? I was stuck in him. Holy smokes. I was stuck in his ship. I couldn't move. Alright. Alright. You could only hit him once. Alright. What are you gonna do now? You gotta watch out. And twice. Got him. Alright, got him first time. Alrighty. Great job. It looked like I could only hit him once, but then there were some times where I could hit him twice. I guess it just decides when I can hit him multiple times or not. Okay, well, the last, I guess, act would be Mad Gear Zone. But it is 6:20, so I do need to wrap things up, unfortunately. I do need to exit. Mad Gear is better than Lost Labyrinth, but I spoke to you on Insta about the one part. You did. You did, indeed. Alright, so that's Sonic 4, Episode 1. Yeah, that is, it's a really, so as Herb mentioned, it is really off. It feels very off. The physics, I think, are the biggest sin, where you just don't feel like you're ever gaining momentum. It really feels like you're underwater all the time. It's yeah, that is weird. That is very strange. And I think again, big problem is the field of view. It is way too zoomed in. You know, it looks widescreen, but it's not actually widescreen, because if you take a 4:3 image and zoom it in, it'll look widescreen to you, but it's actually not. So yeah, the jumping, I think, is bad. Because so it kind of feels like Castlevania. You know how in Castlevania, traditionally, when you jump, you have to commit to that jump. You can't move in midair. This is what this feels like. You can't move in midair. As opposed to Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic Knuckles, you move, you jump to the right, you can sway yourself to control where you land. Not so much here. No, you can't. You have to commit to the jump. Hugs Aldo, thanks for braving Sonic 4, says Herb. Waves and games, and Sonic is all about momentum. Yeah. Music is okay-ish. It's not anything that stands out, I think. Nothing really stood out to me immediately, came to mind. The visuals, it's this cel-shaded look, which is okay. But I think what Herb was saying before, with the levels, a lot of the colors are very, they bleed into one another. So it kind of makes you sometimes hard to discern between what's the foreground and what's the background. So that does throw you off. The casino level wasn't good. Lost Labyrinth was not good, just in terms of a lot of the cheap deaths that are completely avoidable. But because of the physics of the game, I think really put a handicap on you, and you're meant to die, a couple times before you beat it, as intended. There were a lot of moments where you're just running, and you destroy an enemy, you will all of a sudden have a giant burst of upwards momentum, which makes no sense. The one annoying thing, and correct me if I'm wrong, when you do a homing attack, you do it and you bounce up and you can't move for like half a second. Then you have to do another homing attack, and that destroys the momentum. Yeah, the physics are really. I wonder what was the decision behind. What were they basing the physics on? Because not even Sonic Adventure had physics like that. Sonic Adventure had its own slew of problems. Don't get me wrong, where you'd be running through the stage and then you just fall to the wall and die. Um, but even then, Sonic Adventure's jank and bugginess was part of the charm, and it doesn't break the game. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I will beat it. I might as well, right? Since I only have one more act to go. So I think next week I'll complete the Mad Gear, complete episode one. But the idea is I think this would be a good back and forth too, because now that Sonic Origins Plus will be coming out next Friday, I think it'd be really cool to go from this, complete this, and then go right back to like Sonic 1 or Sonic 2 and just get that night and day difference between the physics to really see it in motion. I think would be really cool to do. Uh, Sonic Advance 1 and 2 and then Rush are quite a bit better and have lots of neat things going on. And other characters too, right? It seems like it was made by different groups of teams who were only in contact by email. There's a disconnect, right? There's a disconnect, yeah, for sure. It just like you said, I think just feeling off, I think is definitely the way to go. Sonic Adventure had problems, but it definitely flowed and worked and allowed for so much player expression and speed and physics. Yes, yes. And even though the game is janky and glitchy and buggy, I think it's endearing in a weird way for Sonic Adventure. Not for Sonic 06. Sonic 06 is just rip your hair out in the design decisions behind that. Sonic 4 really feels like a sort of kids version that is highly unpolished. I do wonder how drastically different Sonic Episode 2 would feel. Or like a mobile game that got ported to console. I Yeah, I can see that. It definitely yeah, and that could explain why the field of view is so tight. They need to open that up. I wonder if there are any mods for this that allow you to expand the field of view, because I think that would help avoid so many cheap hits and cheap deaths. Now, again, don't get me wrong, Sonic 1, 2, 3 are definitely filled with cheap hits. But again, that was because it was in a 4:3 ratio. Widescreen TVs were not the thing back then. Now that we are in a widescreen world, having the zoomed in field of view, there should be no excuse for that. But at the very least, it should allow you to toggle the. I'd love a deep dive video on why it's so weird. That'd be a good thing to dive into. Yeah, for sure. Actually, someone did make a Sonic 4 mod with normal physics. Wow, that would completely change the game. Well, maybe it might or it might not, because maybe the level design is based on the janky physics, and having normal physics would break the game, even though instead of fixing the game. I don't know. Very, very interesting. But nonetheless, yeah, let me give a shout out to everybody who was here today. Thank you to everyone who popped in, first and foremost. Sam, thank you for popping in earlier. I do wish you all the best on your recovery. Please make it safe. Just do what you got to do to feel better, buddy. We're rooting for you. Herb, thank you for popping in and hanging out. For giving the idea to do Sonic 4 in the first place with the votes. So, it's an experience. It's definitely something different. Waves and Games, thank you so much for popping on by. Let me see who else here. Square Pegs, as always, thank you so much. E.C. Myers, thank you so much. Henry, thank you for stopping by. Rax the Great, as always, my man, thank you for stopping by. Apiclutch79, thank you so much for stopping by. Let me see. We had some new viewers, actually, who popped in today. Tommy, thank you so much. Ice Cream Mason, thank you so much for stopping by. Omega Ace Gaming, thank you so much for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. Totem Pole Man. Sounds like a Mega Man boss, but it's actually you're talking about the totem poles from Sonic. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. Big hugs, buddy. I love your streams. Well, thank you so much for the kind words, Herb. I really appreciate it. Have a great night. Yes, have a great night. Have a great weekend. Happy Father's Day to all of you who do celebrate, or just be sending a little bit of kindness to your father or your father figure in your life. To all the fathers out there, father figures, parental figures, I should say. Enjoy the weekend. Be safe, and yeah, a little bit of kindness goes such a long way. Be nice to your fellow person. It really is, especially in these days. It's so crazy what's going on in the world. So a little bit of kindness goes such a long way to helping someone's day or their week go better. So, but yeah, as always, we are here every Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. on the Norwalk Public Library YouTube channel. On behalf of everyone at the library, I wish you a safe, fantastic, healthy, and wonderful weekend. Happy Father's Day again to everyone out there. We are closed on Monday, June 19th, in observance of Juneteenth. We will be back on Tuesday, the 20th. So thank you so much. I will see you here next week, right here on the NPL Video Game Club. Take care, everybody.